set of seconds to go. We got a couple seconds late, but literally just 20 seconds. I was 20 seconds late, but everything is working really well. So this can only go wrong from here. Hello, everybody. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsb Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew, and it's time for the Warno. Your Friday Night WARNO, where we tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. We tell it over the course of one beer. Our timer is a beer. Tonight's commemorative glass comes back to us from September 16th, 2009, Camp Buka, Iraq. 2009 was a good year for me. My taxable income that year was $89.17. Tonight's beer comes from a recommendation of an old friend. It's Labatt's Blue. When I was a young man, I would drink Labatt's Blue, and every time I drank Labatt's Blue, I got the worst headache imaginable. Really bad headaches. Now, that could have been because the beer is shite. Or, another option, it could have been I was drinking way too many of them. Labatt's Blue, a fine Canadian Pilsner. So as I mentioned, the Warno is military parlance for a warning order, or letting you know about things that are going to be happening. Usually Warnos come in on a Friday night, like tonight, but they are things that ruin your weekend and create a lot of work for Saturday and Sunday prior to whatever it is. Hello, who we got there? Timmy! I'm glad you're watching because I got something for you. Winky, winky. Actually, I haven't had one of those in over 30 years. And I think I now remember why I drank so many of them. Because it's delightful, but I'm going to get a headache. No, I'm not going to get a headache because I only bought one. Because if my theory is correct, and it was because I was drinking too many of them and I don't get a headache, I might start drinking those again. Labatt's Blue, tonight's beer of choice in the Buka commemorative cup. I was going to tell you about a comedy show taking place at Fratelli's tonight, but due to unforeseen circumstances, it was canceled. Pretty much summarizing my entire weekend. So if you're anywhere in and around the Richmond, Virginia area, let's go to La Grotta. Let's go to La Grotta, a Chicago-styled Italian restaurant where someone I know may be eating. La Grotta in Richmond, Virginia. The Cave in English. La Grotta. Yeah, so other than that, what do we have? Well, I don't normally do birthdays on the Warno, but I got people with birthdays that I didn't do on the show. And you probably don't listen to the show. I don't think Jeremy listens to the show. His wife does. I don't think Brianne listens to the show. Her husband does. I don't think Shirley listens to the show, but it doesn't matter because it's not Shirley's birthday. It's Mike's birthday. And Mike is a listener, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of the best listeners we have, Mr. Mike Stanley. Oh, Travis Bailey is watching. Hello, Travis. Good to see you, my friend. So, for Jeremy, for Brianne, and for Mike Stanley, I offer you this. Tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a te. Happy birthday to the three of yous. Well, thank you. I'm glad, and I hope you enjoyed your birthday rendition that I just did there. So that's Friday night. It's been a great week. I feel like taking the day off. So as soon as I shut this down, I'm going to jump in the hot tub and pet my dog. In that order. Maybe in the hot tub. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's all I got for Friday night. Moving on into Saturday. Saturday in the morning at the Enola Fire Station, there will be a pancake breakfast. Now, I've never been to a pancake breakfast. I've never been to one. And it's supporting a good cause. You got a young trooper out there trying to get that Eagle Scout thing knocked out. You know, they got to do a project to be an Eagle Scout. So they're going to be raising money to build something, to build a fry station in a different fire department. But tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock and leading to 10 o'clock at 118 Chester Road, for those of you who don't know where it is, East Penn in Wurtsville, you feel me? You know where I'm at? Go 2 blocks east of East Penn, and you'll be on Chester Road. You turn right there, and it's a fire department. Can't be that hard to find. 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. By donation, eat pancakes. What else comes with the pancakes? No idea. I've never done a pancake breakfast. It is selectee season. I've been fed a lot of pancakes with other accoutrements, but I've never gone willingly to donate money to a cause. But tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, in the fire department, you may see me and my Zeusy boy there eating pancakes or just donating money. I try to donate money for good causes. I learned something very interesting today. I can't tell you. So I learned something interesting today you didn't. Tomorrow night. So tomorrow, all right, so Fratelli's comedy show tonight canceled. There is a daytime comedy show, I'm almost positive, going on tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon. And I wanted to promote it because doing comedy in the daytime sucks. But I can't find it. I can't find it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're having an event and you want a little bit of extra publicity, I'll give it to you gratis for free. But you got to make it a freaking calendar reminder, you know? You got to go in there on Facebook and make it an event so I can say I'm going to the event to remind me to promote the event for you. I'll do that for you. But you got to do something for me. You got to make it an event. All right. But although there is not a Saturday afternoon comedy show, and again, the worst. The only thing that makes Saturday afternoon comedy worse is a Saturday afternoon comedy show with kids in the room that you have to do clean. And it's your first time doing clean. And you don't understand that just taking the bad words out of your set doesn't make it clean. I will never forget the March of Dimes fundraiser at the Eagle's Nest in Sebastian, Florida. Ron, I know you occasionally watch these, and I think about you all the time. I love that club. That was a great club. So, what else do we have? So, because the Saturday afternoon show has been canceled, now there's a Sunday night show, but it's a little farther away. It's in Hanover. It's at the Church of Satire, and it is a little spotlight mic, so it's $10 in advance. It's $15 at the door. You can find it by going to churchofsatirecomedyclub.com. Churchofsatirecomedyclub.com. One word. That show starts later, but I didn't write it down. I did write down BYOB. Because I've never been to a BYOB comedy club. But the Church of Satire Comedy Club.com is BYOB. $10 at the door, $15 in advance. More details on their website. I can tell you who's hosting. Dom Driscoll's hosting. I can tell you who's going to be one of the comedians featured. Anthony Pickle. He's going to be featured. And other names of people I don't know that I have to read. Joey Ritchie, Nate Scahill, Sonny Eltzler, Elliot Gottlieb. I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know their names. But they're going to be at the Church of Satire, churchofsatirecomedyclub.com. $10 in advance, $15 at the door, tomorrow, Saturday night. There you go. There's your Saturday. Moving on to Sunday. Hello, Mr. Irwin and Pablo. It's good seeing you out there. The producer gives me a lot of crap. She says I shouldn't be, telling all of you people who live in the rest of the world what's going on locally, but what else am I going to do, okay? If you need something promoted in the place where you're living, You tell me, I'll do it. You got something going on, I'll share it. But for the most part, you stick with what you know. And what I know is things happening in my local comedy scene, my local community events, and that's what I'm sharing. And with the purchase of several billboards as of late, we're watching our numbers climb. So enjoy the familiarity that you have with me while it exists. Because at some point, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm telling you it's going to happen. Just going to be too big for you. Not going to have time to deal with the little people anymore. I have delusions of grandeur. I have delusions of grandeur. Moving on to Sunday. Sunday morning, 10:30 in the morning. It's the supplemental. The supplemental is a fun time. We get together. We do your days of the week, your national days of the week. Sam. Do your national days of the week. We do some type of community service event, note, whatever, some announcements. A horrible way to die, a horrible way to die, a horrible way, a horrible way, a horrible way to die. And then we wrap it up with This Week in History, which is trivia styled. It's fun. Makes me feel stupid every time I do it because I have yet to go. It's 7 questions based on that week in history, and I have yet to go 7 for 7. God, I feel stupid when that happens. To be fair, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was the questions. The questions were dumb. And if all else fails and you've got nothing better to do on a Saturday night, go to Boomerangs, located at 110 Limekins Road, where they will have a mechanical bull riding contest. I'm not making that up. This is not a country club. This is not Gillies. I think it was called Gillies, right? Gillies is the largest country club in the country. Whatever. They're going to have a mechanical bull in there. You get on it. You stay on it. You win money. Happiness and joy ensues. And St. Anne Byzantine Church is having a big thing. But you know what? They paid a lot of money for advertisement. And they're going to make a lot of money. But St. Anne BYTZ or St. Anne Byzantine, St. Anne BY, and that's why I chose not to promote it. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you could be. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a look at the comments, see if I missed anything, and then I'll come back and sign off. Here we go. All right. All I see is that you're watching. Hey, Ken. Hey, Donna. Donna, tonight's beer reminds me of you. We never drank beer. That would have been fraternization. We never drank beer together. But it's Labatt's Blue. And I was telling the viewers early on that when I drank this as a young person, I always had headaches afterwards. But it was probably because I drank too many. Kenny Hodel, we never drank beer together either, but it wasn't because it was fraternization. We just didn't like each other. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. I love that man, and I love his wife. They're great people. Pablo, you know how I feel about you. Everybody that's in there right now, you know you're all rock stars to me. So I remind you today as I remind you every day. Just be the best person that you can be. And if you are a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e pa dentro. Stay safe, everybody.